What's up, YouTube? John Walters, Alaskan Adventures, bringing you yet another Alaskan adventure. I was very impressed with the success of the first hacking video. It was, particularly in my opinion, low quality. It wasn't even a screen capture. But I got more comments and responses and likes out of that little video than anything else on my channel. We've had more views on other videos, but the report back in the comment section was the best video on my channel. So I'm uploading this, the first of the hacker series. So you're going to learn I'm going to put a disclaimer in here. I'm not going to teach you how to hack the Pentagon. I'm not going to teach you how to hack NASA. I'm going to teach you how to get used to the Linux interface, and in this episode, you're going to learn how to change your MAC address. What the MAC address does on a network is it allows devices to communicate amongst themselves in a network, such as if you match your Android phone up to your Chromebook or your laptop. That would be the MAC address, for example, that would allow that to happen on a particular network. So by doing this is actually going to become the first step in a man-in-the-middle attack, and I explain why in the video. So give the channel some love, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share this video around. I want it to get around. I want people to see this information and learn. So thank you for all the support from everybody, and please enjoy this hacker series that we're doing. Thanks again, guys. Okay, guys, this is going to be part 1 of the hacker series. As I explained in the intro, no, I'm not going to teach you how to hack NASA. I'm not going to teach you how to hack the Pentagon. What I am going to teach you, though, is how to get used to the Linux interface here. So you can start off and maybe you can become a professional. The first code you need to learn, and I'm glad that one of my viewers pointed this out, is the ifconfig command. And what the ifconfig command does is it shows you the network interface. So the problem with this, though, if you type ifconfig, you can see bash ifconfig command not found. So what you have to do, I'm using a $250 Chromebook. Chromebooks are a great burner computer for hackers to learn on. So what you need to do is the sudo space ifconfig. And what this does is sudo ifconfig gives you administrative control in the terminal. There is a second layer of administrative control I've encountered where you need to use another command on top of that, but we're not going to get into that right now. So what you're looking at, Ethio inet. This is my IP address. I've already changed it. This is not my real IP address. Netmask, we'll get into that later. Ether, this is the MAC address. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you how to change the MAC address. And the reason why is the MAC address allows different devices over a network to communicate with different devices. So let's say if you were to hook your phone up to your Chromebook, for example, you have an Android phone. So what you want to do is, and the reason why you want to do this is because this is actually the first step in doing a man-in-the-middle attack. It's going to hide your identity of your computer, but it's also going to set you up for a man-in-the-middle attack. Let's say if you hacked into a network, you wanted to gain administrative control, so you switch the MAC address to something, your computer's MAC address to an administrative MAC address. That would give you administrative control over that network. So what we're going to do is sudo ifconfig ethio, it's not an O, it's a 0, down. That takes the interface down. See, if we do sudo ifconfig again, see the ethio is down now. The LO is only up. So then what we want to do is sudo ifconfig ethio HW for hardware, ether, and then the first one everyone teaches is 00 colon 11 colon 2 2 3 3 4, and 5. Now what you have to do is sudo if config etho up. And now let's look again. Sudo if config, bam. So now our ether, our MAC address has been changed. So if this were to be an administrative MAC address, we would have just gained administrative privileges on that network. So that is the first step of hacking a computer the way I'm going to teach you how to do it manually through the terminal. So this is going to be the first step. I want to see how this video does. I know it's risky putting some of this stuff up here. I know that you could hack me with some of these numbers. I haven't changed all of them. I've changed my IP address. I've changed my net mask. I've changed obviously, my MAC address a couple times now. So what I want you to do is I want you to explore all of these. I want you to look at what all of these are yourself and see how far you want to go with this. Because if this all looks like gibberish and you don't want to mess with this stuff, then cybersecurity network stuff, it probably isn't for you, because this is what networks look like. This is cyberspace stuff here. So I want you to practice changing your MAC address first, like I just showed you. You can run through the video again. And if you want to make it look nice, clear all that stuff out. And then just sudo if config again. And there you go. Now you know how to change your MAC address. That is the first step in doing a man-in-the-middle attack. I want you to practice that. I want you to do the sudo if config, or if config works. If you're using Kali Linux for hacking, I don't believe you need to use the sudo. But if you are using a computer, Chromebook as a computer, you need to use sudo in front of the if config in order to gain the administrative capabilities. So please practice that. Study all this network interface if you want to continue. You're going to need to understand this and more. But yes, please practice changing your MAC address. That is the first step in being able to do a manual man-in-the-middle attack through the terminal. So please show the channel some love, like and subscribe, and please share this video around. I want it around. I want people to learn this stuff. And yeah, we're going to continue onward. This is just the first step in a whole series of hacking videos, guys. So thanks again, and take care.